The stadium was packed, the energy electric. But for one young fan, the night was about to turn into a nightmare. He had the perfect seat, the one he had saved up for, but suddenly, a powerful VIP shoved him aside. Security didn't help. People just watched. He was about to walk away in humiliation until a voice cut through the chaos. "What's going on here?" The entire section turned. Standing there, with an intense look in his eyes, was Travis Kelce. And what he did next. No one saw it coming. Jake, a lifelong Chiefs fan, had spent months saving for this ticket. Wearing his Kelce jersey, he was beyond excited. His first ever game at Arrowhead Stadium. The energy was infectious, the roaring crowd making his heart race. He felt like he belonged. Until he didn't. At halftime, Jake stepped away to grab a drink. As he made his way back, he felt a hard shove from behind. "Move it, kid," a deep voice barked. Jake turned to see a group of VIP ticket holders laughing. One of them, a wealthy businessman, claimed Jake was in his seat. Confused, Jake checked his ticket. It was the right seat. He tried to explain, but the man ripped the ticket from his hand, crumpled it, and laughed. "I don't care what your ticket says, kid. You don't belong here." Security arrived, but instead of helping Jake, they sided with the VIP group, asking him to step away. Jake stood there, heart sinking, humiliated, unsure what to do. Then, from the sideline, Travis Kelce noticed everything. He had seen it all, the arrogance, the unfairness, the way the fan was being pushed around. His expression changed. Without saying a word, he jogged over, eyes locked on the scene unfolding. Jake looked crushed, about to leave. But before he could take another step, a voice boomed. "Yo, hold up! Where do you think you're going?" Jake turned around, and there he was. Travis Kelce, standing tall, staring straight at the security guards and the VIPs. The entire stadium was buzzing. Fans turned their heads. What was going on? Why was Kelce stepping in? Kelce walked right up to the security guards and asked one simple question. "Whose seat is this?" The VIP laughed. "It's ours now. This kid doesn't belong here." Kelce took Jake's crumpled ticket from the ground, smoothed it out, and read it aloud. "Section 142, row 6, seat 12. Yeah, that's his seat." The guards hesitated. They were stuck between obeying a high-profile VIP and the face of the Chiefs. Then Kelce did something no one expected. He reached into his jersey, pulled out his own personal suite pass, and handed it to Jake. "You know what? Forget this seat. You're watching the rest of the game from my suite." The crowd erupted. Fans in the section started cheering, clapping, chanting Kelce's name. The VIPs stunned, humiliated. The security guards had no choice but to step back. Jake couldn't believe what just happened. Jake followed Kelce through the tunnel, still in shock. Was this real? Was he really going to watch the rest of the game from Kelce's private suite? Kelce fist-bumped him. "No one gets treated like that at Arrowhead. Not on my watch." Within minutes, social media exploded. Travis Kelce just stood up for a fan and gave him his suite pass legend. That VIP guy just got put in his place. This is why we love Kelce. Videos of the moment spread like wildfire. ESPN, Sports Center, and major news outlets picked it up. Even Patrick Mahomes tweeted, "This is why at Kelce is the GOAT. Respect." After the game, Kelce took Jake to meet the team, signed his jersey, took photos. But the moment that truly stuck, when Jake, voice shaking, said, "You didn't have to do that for me," Kelce smiled. "Nah, man, that's exactly why I had to." The next day, Jake woke up to a DM from Kelce's charity team. He was being offered a VIP trip to a future Chiefs game. this time as an official guest. The fan who almost lost his seat? Now a VIP guest, because one man decided to do the right thing. And that, right there, is why Travis Kelce isn't just a football legend. He's a champion of the people. As Jake sat in the VIP lounge a few weeks later, he reflected on how a single moment could change a life. He watched the game, but this time he wasn't just a fan. He was part of the Chiefs family now. When the game ended, Kelce spotted him from the field, gave a small nod, and Jake knew kindness has a ripple effect. Because what Kelce did that night wasn't just about a seat. It was about respect, fairness, and standing up for what's right. And that's what true champions do. Weeks later, Jake returned to Arrowhead Stadium, but this time not as just another fan. He was now a guest of honor at a Chiefs charity event, personally invited by Kelce himself. As he walked through the stadium corridors, memories of that fateful night flashed in his mind. This wasn't just a story of a lucky break. It was proof of how a single act of kindness could rewrite someone's life. Kelce introduced him to other young fans, emphasizing the importance of standing up for what's right. Jake shared his experience, inspiring others to believe in the power of moments that could define a lifetime. Before the event ended, Kelce put a hand on Jake's shoulder. "You good, man?" Jake nodded, eyes filled with gratitude. "Better than good." Kelce grinned. "Then go pay it forward." If this story inspired you, hit that like button and share this video. What's the kindest thing you've ever seen an athlete do? Comment below. Down.